छन् र बाँकी कहाँ सबै छन् जाति यहाँ कोही छन् र बाँकी कहाँ सबै छन् जाति यहाँ गरेका मिले सबै एउटै हो सबको रहर बनाऊ यो हाम्रो सहर
एउटै हो सबको रहर बनाऊ यो हाम्रो सहर
हाम्रो विराटनगर हाम्रो औद्योगिक नगर
Namaste and good morning. Me Basanta Khanal. Today I am starting my class about article. The topic of today's class is article. Dear students, we know that article we use in any sentences. First, I am going to give the short definition about article. Dear students, an article is a word used to modify a noun which is a person, place, object or idea. Again, be clear, an article is a word which is used to modify a noun which is a person, place, object or idea. Okay, now let's come to the another topic. Let's see the slide here. Then what is the differences between a and an article? Now, dear students, listen and let's see the slide. A and n have the same meanings. We know a and n has the same meaning. A and n are indefinite articles. Dear students, a and n are the indefinite articles. The difference depends on the sound at the beginning of the next word. Dear students, a and n have the same meaning. Beside it, the difference depends on the sound at the beginning of the next word. Now let's see here. When a singular countable starts with a consonant sound, when the singular noun starts with the consonant sound, we use a article before it. For example, of book. In this word, before book, we use a article. You have to clear, students. Before book, we use a article because book, the initial sound of a book is consonant sound, and the word is also start from consonant letter B. So we use here a article before book. Second example, next example of frog. Frog is the consonant, it seems the consonant sound. It starts with the consonant sound and the letter of the frog is start from consonant letter. So we use here a before frog. Next one, a car. Car starts with the consonant sound, and the letter of the car is also start from consonant letter C. So we use a article before car. Next one, lemon. Lemon is also with the consonant sounds, and the letter is also start from the consonant letter L. So we use a article before lemon. Again, our dog. before duck we use a article. Duck is a singular noun and it starts with consonant sounds and it starts with the consonant letter D, so we use a article before duck. A truck. Talk is also with the consonant sounds and the letter is also start from the consonant letter. So we use a before truck. Dear students, now let's know the types of articles. My dear students, there are two types of articles in English grammar. Again, be clear, there are two types of articles in English grammar. Number one, the definite article, it is called the. The is the definite article. And the next one, the indefinite article, that is a and n. A and n are the indefinite articles. Excuse me. Yeah, a and n are the indefinite article and the is the definite article. We clear that. Now, you should be clear or you should be careful. The initial sound of the word is important is a house but an hour. Now listen, dear students, I am writing here in a board one example, a house but an hour. A house but an hour. Now let's see. Here, a house and an hour. Both noun house and hour are start with consonant letter H. Consonant letter H. But in an hour, H is here silent. H is silent means the beginning of the sound of hour, H is silent here. So, I have said you already, according to the sound, initial sound of the word, you should be think it is important, such as a house but an hour. Why? Hour is pronounced as a vowel, house is pronounced as a consonant. So, here before the house we use a article and before hour we use an article because the H at the beginning of hour is silent. Second example, the students, second example. Now, an uncle but a university. An uncle but a university. Let's come to the point. An uncle, this uncle, it is also start from U. A university, in university, it is also start from U. But why before uncle we use an? And why we use a before university? As you know, A, E, I, O, U, these letters are the vowel letters. Before the vowel letters, we use an article. General rules, it is the general rules, but in exceptional, you have already known about it. It is important, the initial sound. The initial sound is very important of the word. So, before uncle, the sound of the uncle is A, or uncle. But before a university, the sound like U. Beginning of U at the beginning of the university, it sounds like U. So, before uncle we use A, N, and before university we use A. Okay, I think you clear this one. Now, dear students, there are some rules where we use A or N. The first one, the rules applies to all words after A or N, including the positive degree of an adjective or adverb. The rules apply to all the words after A or N, including the positive degree of adjective, adverb. Positive degree. Dear students, in adjective there are 3 degrees: positive, comparative, and superlative. Before the positive degree of an adjective, we use A article. Clear? Before the positive degree of a word, we use A article. For example, a cold day. Let's see blackboard. A cold day. Listen here. Cold, it is adjective. Cold is an adjective. What types of day? Cold day. Before the cold, it is the positive degree of adjective. Before the cold, we use A article here. Second one, an essay lesson. Essay, E, essay. The essay is like the sounds of vowel, essay. So, before essay, we use an article, an essay lesson. Next example, a very crazy person. Before very crazy, we use A article, a very crazy person. And next one, an interesting class. Before interesting, we use an article because interesting is a word begins with vowel letter I. So, we are using here an interesting class. Okay. We have learned where and how we use A and N, the indefinite articles in a sentence or in a word. Now, let's go to the article. As you know, the article. As you know, the article is called the article is called the definite article, or the definite article is the. Now, where and which situation or condition we use the article? Let's know. Okay, let's go to the slide. Dear students, we use the with, a singular or plural noun, when it is clear or obvious which person or thing we are talking about. We use the article with a singular or plural noun, either singular or plural. Excuse me. As you know, a and n, the indefinite article, we use before the only singular noun or pronoun, but the definite article the we use with either singular or plural noun when it is clear or obvious which person or thing we are talking about. If we are talking about obviously to the person or thing, in this situation we use the article. For example, let's see the whiteboard here. The lamp is next to the desk. The lamp is next to the desk. Now, let's see this sentence. The lamp is next to the desk. Now, which lamp we are talking about? When it is clear, or we have to be clear in which lamp we are going to be which lamp we are going to talking right now? The lamp which is next to the desk. So, obviously, we use the article before lamp because this lamp which is next to the desk we are talking about. So, we use here the article. Okay, number second, before the names of rivers, dear students, you have to clear before the names of the big rivers we use the article. For example, the Kosi. The Kosi, it is the big river of one of the biggest river of Nepal. It is Kosi. Before Kosi we use the article. The Ganges, it is also the one river of India. Before it we use the. The Karnali, it is also the one river of Nepal. So, we use here the article. Let's go to the next point. Before the names of oceans, mountain ranges and deserts. Dear students, be clear about it. Before the names of oceans, mountain ranges and deserts, we use the article. For example, the Black Sea. The Black Sea. Black Sea is a one ocean, sea, and we use the article here. Next one, the Sahara Desert. It is the name of the desert. The Sahara is the name of the desert. So, we use here the article. Next one, the Andes. It is the mountain ranges. Then before the mountain ranges, we use the article. Dear students, next number. Here, before the directions, dear students, before the directions, we use the article. As you know, we have a 4 directions in universe: the east, west, south, and north. So, before the direction, we use the article. For example, the west, the southeast, etc. Then, next point. Before the names of religious book, before the names of religious book, we use the article. Dear students, you have to clear. Before the names of religious book, we use the article. For example, the Ramayana, the Gita, the Quran, etc. Number next. Before the names of unique things or planet, before the names of unique things or planet, we use the article. For example, the moon, the sun, the Plato, the sky. It is the names of unique things or planet. Next one, before the proper adjective or a nationality, but not when it is the name of language. Before the name of proper adjective or nationality, we use the article, but not when it is the names of language. Excuse me. For example, the Nepalese, it is the nationality of Nepal. The French, nationality. The English, nationality. The German, nationality. But French, English, German, when we are talking about the language, we are not using here the article before French, before English, and before German. But when we talk about the nationality of Nepalese or French or English or German, we use the article such as, before the names of clubs, trust and international organization. Dear students, you know that the UNO, the WHO, the Red Cross, the Lions Club, these are the trust and international organizations. Before the ordinal number, 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 21st, these are the example. Then before the names of political parties, as you know, the Nepali Congress, the Communist Party of Nepal. Then before the names of human body parts, when we are talking only the human body parts, we are using the article, the heart, the nose, the arms. Next one, before the names of the things that remains only one in our houses, if there is remains in only one in our houses, we are using the article before it. For example, the kitchen, the roof, the yard, the opening place of our houses. Before the names of posts that remain in only one, if the post is remain in only one, we are talking or we are using the article before it. For example, the head teacher, the prime minister, the president, the army. Here, there is students, I hope you know all these rules and you copied all this one. Then today's my class is over. Then next day we are discussing about another content. Okay, thank you very much. I hope have a good day.